Who produces your beats?
I produced all of the early records.
I don't know the name of the song on this latest track. You have a song talking about all the people in the South pulling the resources together.
Right.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? What's the name of that, and what
Yeah,
motivated you to write that song?
it's called Knocking Doors Down. It's produced by a dude named Mike Diesel.
I really
And,
like that beat. It's hot.
Yeah, it was cool. And the little kid that's on there, Pop, P-O-P.
Okay.
It was actually his song first.
Oh, wow.
And,
Okay.
He brought it to me, and I kind of wrote, and he rewrote around what I was doing. And I mean, it's really just common sense. The game is divide and conquer. They keep us divided. That means we're not talking to one another. That means we're not comparing notes. That means we're not learning from each other's life experiences. That means we can't feed off each other, and we can't build with one another. And when that happens, people can destroy you. Or in the case of the music, just control you. So these record company people, it's really important for them to keep the so-called beefs going on. And what happens is people out there get hurt behind this stuff.
Right.
And these record company folks is up in their offices, eating bagels, cream cheese.
Not good. That's not
so
good.
What we have to do is we have to think about what's really going on and look at the big picture. I'm not all the way innocent. I get down on somebody too if it come down to it. But I'm going to get down for the right reason. And then, when I'm wrong, I don't have no problem coming out and saying that, hey, man, I was wrong and I apologize. These are the things that we have to do as men to move on and, capitalize off what's going on in the South. Because, yeah, it's true, we got the ball right now, but we ain't going to have it forever.
Right. Well, you have to pass it along to somebody else.
Eventually.
Oh, they'll come and take it.
We may not pass it on. It's just going to go back to the east or the west again, or the Midwest. Somebody's going to get a chance to shine again.
But right now, the South is really prevalent.
And so we have to step our game up, as Bishop Don Juan would say. We have to go to the next level with it. We got to stop just rapping about driving Cadillacs and
right.
How much
your rims
jewelry we got. We got to put some social commentary in this music. And hey, it's coming about. I've been talking with the youngsters and we getting it together. So
that's really cool. Well, it's really been an honor and pleasure to, have this interview with you. I know you kind of tired, worn out.
Well, let me say this. I know you done waited about 4 or 5 hours to get with me, and I don't know if y'all know this, but it's like 3 something, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. We doing this interview, and so it takes dedication when you're able to, or when you're willing to wait and do this kind of stuff to do your job. This is how we do our job. We work all night long in the studio. We go in sometimes when the sun is up, and we don't come back out until the sun come back up again.
Wow.
If you're gonna do this music and you're gonna be a part of this game, you gotta be willing to sacrifice. Your family gotta be willing to sacrifice. You know what I mean? You got to put other things on the side to chase your dream, So thank you. And thank you too, Mr. Cameraman. I know you don't get too much play, but yeah, he back there. You know what I'm talking about.
All right. Do you want to shout out to anybody before we leave?
Yeah, all the people that's locked up and folks that's got husbands and uncles and fathers and sisters and mamas in prison. Hey, man, y'all keep y'all head up. And if you got a couple of dollars, man, put some money on your people's books, because commissary is necessary and it's hard in there. In the Texas prison system, they don't pay you to work. And if you don't have some type of support from the outside, you can't buy no deodorant or toothpaste, the things that people really need to survive. So if you got just $10 or $15, put that on your people's books so they can get some things that they can work with in there. And, you might think your folks mad at you because you ain't being hollering at them, but the bottom line is this: they not mad at you, they just hurt. So hey, man, send them a postcard, get at them, drop them a line. It's good. Peace.
All right. Well, this concludes our interview with Pimp C. I want to thank you guys for listening, watching, and we'll talk to you later. Good night.
Good night.
Gangsta to the end. end, riding for the sit. Black Chevrolet with the paint still wet. J's on my toes, lokes on my eyes. Crawling on foes every time I slide by. Nothing less than the truth. I'm the streets of the South. Hoes on my swag cause the diamonds in my mouth. But I move low key. Riding for the sit, black Chevrolet with the paint still wet. J's